Running the blue for India after a long gap, recovering from injury and played a blind identity, Sanjay.
And I think that's been the real positive for the Indian team, not just Rishabh Pant, the form of Surya Kumar Yadav on a tacky pitch, Hardik Pandya as well looking good, and Rishabh Pant being typical Rishabh Pant. Those two trademark shots, one where he doesn't look at the ball at the point of contact and the hand coming off as he finishes the shot. Interesting, Julie, just to focus slightly on the other team as well, Bangladesh. They have used a lot of spinners today, hardly any seamers that we're used to seeing, somebody like a Tuskin or some of the others.
Yeah, absolutely, and maybe they've felt that they're trying to get their spinners into some form as well, get some overs into them. They're probably pretty happy with where their seam bowlers are at the moment, and on these types of surfaces, spinners get bounce as well. And at times they can cause just as many issues as the quicks can.
Right at the end of that toe of the bat, it's a nasty little jarring that you get in the hand. But I also wonder whether these drop-in pitches do take some time to settle in. You do have to play a few matches on drop-in surfaces before you actually start getting a truer bounce off these surfaces.
Yeah, going from the biological parent to the adopted parent can be a difficult time. Yeah, good Yorker there. Right, Julie, while we have you, I want you to tell me your Indian batting order. The top 6 for the first game.
Yeah, no problem at all, Sanjay. I said during the IPL that I wanted Rishabh Pant at 3, so I'm glad to see him at 3 today. So Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma at the top. Rishabh Pant is at 3, Sky is at 4, Dubey and Hardik, much like they've done here. Jadeja, I would have, Jadeja and Kuldeep, along with Akshar, Bumrah, and either Siraj or Arshdeep for mine.
This could have been trouble. This could have been trouble. But Mahmudullah, who's taken a blinder already, couldn't get under this one. Just the top edge of the bat. Wasn't able to control that shot at all, Hardik.
Yeah, I just wanted a left-hander in that top 3, Sanjay. Raman, that was my reasoning around it. I said it during the IPL that if Rishabh Pant was going to play, I didn't find a spot for him in the middle order. I wanted him to bat at 3 and given him plenty of opportunity. I think they have the power and the likes of Dubey, Hardik, Jadeja at the back end. So no issues with that at all.
Interesting thought there, Simon. Left-hander at 3 if you have 2 right-handers opening. Meanwhile, there's going to be a single of the last ball of the over. It's 165 for 5.
Lads, right on over.
Hardik's on 26. Just 2 overs to go now. The fans are enjoying it, and why not? Get to see the men in blue in action in the US of A in a T20 World Cup. What more can you ask for? Rishad's been handed over the ball. You look at the inaugural edition of the T20 World Cup, the Indians mastered the Argentine edition 1. This could be a run out. Oh dear, Jadeja's just proved to be very, very lucky. Survived a close stumping, and this is a chance of a run out.
Yeah, this can be tricky. You've seen the balls sort of just stop in its trail when it bounces into the outfield. So this warm-up match, the biggest talking point for the Indian team would be the nature of the pitch. The first game, it continues to be a bit like this. It's a tricky pitch. Forget about 250 to 60. And see how the ball just stopped there for the keeper. So the outfield as well is slow. Take that into account.
Just a mighty heave. Was that back foot grounded? It's again been referred to the TV umpire. Was he just overbalancing as he tried to heave that over long off?
Seemed like his toes were inside the batting crease, only the heel was lifted. I think that is what the umpire as well is trying to tell Hardik. He's trying to go with the turn. Gave it the full Monty, didn't he?
Pretty much short of throwing the kitchen sink. Held his shape though. Where is that back foot? Where is that back foot? And is the toe behind? Some part of that toe behind the line.
Yeah, if Jadeja was given not out, I think we know exactly where this one is going. Now here, we haven't seen the... Yeah, this is, I think, the best angle. This is where the bails come off. And the foot appears to be behind the line, which is good enough for me if I was the third umpire.
And you do set the benchmark, don't you? And it's interesting you made that observation that if it held good for Ravindra Jadeja, and that's the benchmark. And that should be that. The benchmark's that, so he's okay. Hardik Pandya, 15 deliveries faced with that 26. 3 massive hits. Those successive sixes that he struck a couple of overs ago. Look at the last 10 balls. Those 3 sixes back to back. Tries to go for another one. He's got the elevation, hasn't got the distance. The 3 converging. Well, they pretty much converged on the ball. Nobody managed to latch onto it.
It's a big ground. Something Russell Arnold told us at the time of the pitch report. It's not a small ground. So there are lots of empty spaces, real estate. And the second time, actually, the ball has fallen in no man's land. And everyone right on the boundary. What a shot this is. What a shot. Is that a 6? Now that's Hardik Pandya for you. The incredible talent of Hardik Pandya. Erase all the memories of the recent IPL. Hardik Pandya in India colours is a different player, especially in World Cups. 2019 in England, while he was fit in 2023. And of course the semis. India versus England, where he played a phenomenal innings. Wasn't good enough to take India to a win. That's what he is, 175 for 5. That was the thing with people like Hardik Pandya. 2019, just cast your mind back there, he bowled superbly. Yeah, what fell in no man's land wasn't actually no man's land. There was a man there. But the result was like it was no man's land. This is the best shot of the innings. And I doubt whether that will be replicated. That's an unbelievable shot off the back foot. Flat. And it's gone over the ropes. And that too on the offside where it's really difficult to get the power in. Oh, look at that. In fact, after hitting that shot has gone back, so there was no body weight into it. After playing the best shot of the innings, he's now all set to face the last over to be bowled by Shariful.
They've got the momentum going out there in the innings. Finally carved away, this time on the offside. There's a fielder with sweep Akaba. Just another single. He's really making an impact, isn't he? Hardik Pandya, strike rate of almost 190 in this innings. Last 5 overs, we've had 5 sixes. 4 of them have come off his blade.
Yeah, it was difficult for the openers to begin with. Samson got out early. Rohit Sharma struggled with the pace of the pitch. The guys who really matter down the order, tough job. Number 4, 5, 6. Great to see that all of them would have got some confidence, understanding of the surface as well.
Jadeja would like to get a few under his belt here as well. Down the leg side, that should be called a wide. Is it? Yes, it is. So another run added on. Well, it'll be imperative to reach Jadeja blows here, because it's just about whether you can get the momentum as a lower middle order bat going with those big hits, maybe a strike rate of 200 odd. You come in, you go unbeaten, face 5 deliveries to just 3. This could very well turn around to become, say, 15 or 5, and that totally makes the innings different for Jadeja in his head. In the air, but short.
It's not a pitch that will suit Jadeja. He likes ball coming on.